category will soon be big in American dishes and drinks. Black bread is starting to appear on menus in the U.S., most notably in cocktails and soft drinks. McCormick says the concept of attainable opulence is rising, with Americans treating themselves to small extravagances in today's tough economy. According to the company's executive chef, the berry can elevate dishes and take them from simple to spectacular.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about something else spectacular. Brianna, you're tracking a forecast that is just so beautiful.
Yes, and it is sunny, but it is dry in the mountains. But at least we're still seeing some snowboarders, some skiers really enjoying the slopes, as it looked like from Big Bear. It's great now that the mountain's open because we get to see this view. People enjoying, but when you look at the views out into the distance, you can tell it's just pretty dry, and especially on the more wide shots. So we still don't have any snow in the forecast for at least the next 10 days. We're hoping to get a little something as we get closer to Christmas, so just stay tuned in the few days before Christmas. But for right now, sunshine and warm weather. It was live from Glendale, where it's a really nice 75 degrees, but other spots already in the 80s, and you can see that warm air mass too, covering all the coast, the inland spots. Ojai is already approaching 90 degrees, so there's going to be a couple outlier areas that are going to be in the upper 80s today and approaching 90. Elsewhere, we're going to see a lot more widespread mid-80s, but today is expected to be the warmest day because of that ridge centered right over us. It's at its strongest today with that offshore too. The high is not going to move too much.
Sammy.
Tomorrow, just as a light, so tomorrow will cool off by just a little or so. I don't think it's going to be too noticeable. And then we'll start to see it break down a bit more as we get closer to the weekend. And as we get closer to the weekend, you'll notice we start to see this weak trough and areas of rain get closer to us, but not quite. We're at least seeing the most northern part of California heading into the beginning of next week, starting to get a little bit of rain. We're still not seeing a whole lot in terms of snowfall, but we start to head into a pattern through next week where we see a little bit of activity for very northern California. And through the end of next week through Friday, we are remaining dry. Past that, as we get closer to Christmas, we'll keep our fingers crossed that sometime around the 22nd or 23rd that we will get a little bit of rain here. Los Angeles and Orange County, otherwise the next 7 days, dry and pretty nice. It's going to be warm today and even the next few days, even as we start to see these temperatures come down a bit. It's going to be a slow come down. By the time we head into the beginning of next week, we start to head into much more mild conditions. So inland, we get back to some mid-70s. By Sunday, we'll also start to see that morning layer increase with the morning clouds, and that will help us cool off too. Especially for the coastline, which is even warm this week too. It's beautiful beach weather. And then we'll head into this weekend, we're going to be back down to mid-60s. So it might be a little more sweater weather this weekend. The mountains, though, remaining pretty warm. We'll get up to about 65 degrees close to it today, same tomorrow. Overnight lows are still below freezing, though, for the foreseeable future. So it's going to stay pretty chilly overnight. The high desert also staying chilly in the 30s overnight, but the afternoons are just going to be really beautiful for the extended forecast. But again, we'll keep our fingers crossed as we get closer into the Christmas holiday. So let's call in. I'll put it back to you.
Okay, Brianna, thanks.
That's all my fault.
This is awkward. Eric Dane working on a memoir. The actor is known for his work on Grey's Anatomy and Euphoria. Book of Days, a memoir in moments. We'll look back at his life and what he's done. But prepare to get emotional. It's also expected to cover his diagnosis earlier this year with the progressive neurodegenerative disease, ALS.
Billboard has released its top 100 listed music for this year. The list includes albums, songs, and artists old and new.
In the top new artist category, Alex Warren took the top spot. The singer-songwriter who took off this year in part because of the hit Ordinary. Warren wrote the song about his wife, who he also calls his best friend. Billboard named Morgan Wallen the Artist of the Year, and the Album of the Year went to Taylor Swift's The Life of a Choker.
Well, we are just 3 weeks away from New Year's Eve, and this morning, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest is announcing this year's headliner.
Oh yeah, still morning, huh?
Yes, the legendary Diana Ross will take center stage to ring in the new year from Times Square. Ryan Seacrest once again joined by the Morris. Other hosts include Chance the Rapper, Ross Kamote, Julia Talbos. You can catch it all on New Year's Eve right here on ABC7 starting at 5 p.m.
You ready for Christmas, Amy? You get all your Christmas?
I haven't even started.
I never started November, but it never happened. And you see me, I got my Christmas shopping done by tomorrow. Oh my God, the past 2 years. It's like, I'm just like,
If you can't join us in Ontario, you can drop off your unwrapped toys and sports gear at
And
any
I'm hosting
SoCal
New
Fire
Year's
Station or
Christmas
your
Eve.
local
Uh-huh.
Subaru
And I
retail
told my
store.
family,
Can't drive to Ontario, just go
well, please
somewhere
don't
close
buy
to
me
you.
gift. I'm
You can
bringing
also
it.
scan the QR
yeah,
code.
that's what I told my, I'm hosting both my family and my husband's family.
But you're going to bring it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not.
We're doing, white elephants this year for the adults.
We're not even doing the work for this year. We're just having spend time together. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Use the money spent on whatever you want. I'm going to share. You can take it all.
When news is breaking, you turn to Eyewitness News first. It's what you do.
Look, you've got this entire news team looking for you.
Did you buy or somebody made here?
Maria's mom.
Oh,
And
okay.
Maria.
Oh, okay. I know, I started making mine too. I love the, I gotta bring us up to try the chili, with cheese. Those are my favorite ones.
The sweet one are good too.
Oh, yeah, I just made some of those over the weekend. Put them at home. With pineapple and raisin.